Jacob, your first win of your second season, describe your emotions.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, I mean, you know, they came in, they played pretty hard, they tested us a couple of times, were able to ride it. You know, obviously, like, we come from a different spot where, you know, we had a lot of disappointment last year and we never sat in this seat speaking like this. We're enjoying it probably a little bit too much. That way, not really talking about, you know, what we could do better and this and that. We'll enjoy it tonight, and then we'll hit the boys on Monday. Yeah, not get too carried away on Monday, but tonight they can do what they want.
Fourth quarter, you led for most of the game. They came hard at you. What was going through your mind with 7 to play, scores a level? What were you thinking?
Oh, I thought we were rested. So, you know, I thought, I mean, you know, the 32, 33 minutes for Justin and Tyler, it's a bit much, but there was a lot of stoppages. There was the unsportsmanlike, there was some timeouts where we were able to stretch them a little bit the minutes-wise. So, you know, I wasn't too fussed that way. And, I mean, obviously being able to have a full deck of cards at the end of the game, we were in this situation a lot last year. You know, it just proves that you need good players. And, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, nothing against the guys last year, don't get me wrong, but, you know, at the end of the day is you need closers, you need guys that, you know, you bring in to close games. And with the experience and the pressure that the guys went through last year, like Sam, yeah, I mean, like Wani, this and that, and I mean, they weren't going to lose. So, you know, I was pretty comfortable.
Your highest score, the Hawks, since 2019. Is that the sort of offense we're going to see from the team all season? What's your reaction to the fact that you posted 113 points?
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously, you know, we do have a few weapons that way. You know, like certain guys come in, you know, Blanches with, I mean, you know, it's all with his 8. I mean, obviously, Hung Jung came in with a quick night, like he went whack, whack, whack. We do have the ability to do that. So when we get guys like that can come cold off the bench and hit, you know, I mean, you're going to score a little bit more. You know, I mean, if you want to bring something up, you're sort of, you know, telling me to. You know, the 106 isn't a great thing for us, but if it's that kind of game, it's that kind of game. You know what I mean? That way. So not going to dwell on it too much, but really happy with that. That's not a realistic thing every game, but, you know, we needed to pull something to get the monkey off our back. We needed to pull something like that, and certain guys, the main guys played great, but certain guys that play roles came in and did their jobs as well.
Sam Martin said he's going to be the best shooter in the league. Those 9 points, those 3 triples, that must have been a pivotal moment for you as a player, just to sort of ease up a little bit, relax a little bit.
I mean, they were massive. They put us up, I think, by double digits. The 2 back-to-back especially. It was funny. I was staring at J-Rob. I was so open on the seal. I was, give it to me. And then Lee hits the corner 3. I'm like, oh, yeah, all good, nice pass. I mean, it's mad. And we got so many guys that can come in and do that. You know, Blanche is going to do that. Greeter's going to hit someone. He can do it. It's, you know, it was Lee tonight, and any other night it'll be any of those other guys. And it helps us. I mean, it helps me, Tyler, get more free, get easier buckets, because now you've got to be worried about those guys on the perimeter.
Sam, Jacob mentioned last week that you probably wanted a bit more from the starting group. I know the rotations were a bit big minutes from the starting group there. Did you know, as a starting group and as a guy, you know, one of the big guns, did you sort of feel the need to respond to that sort of call?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, over the pre-season and probably that first game, we weren't good enough. And then tonight, I think, you know, we were all sitting there like each of us wanted to improve on last week. We wanted to get better. And, you know, you look at the group, I think we all did. And, you know, we're leading from the front and from the get-go. And for us to come out and have a game like that, I think it gives us a lot of confidence, and then it eases up the minds of those other guys that are coming in. You know, they're a little more relaxed. They don't feel like they're the ones that have to bring it back.
How did it feel? We spoke about it through the week about in that situation last year, like Jacob said, we were in that situation so many times, and it was going to be you or Tyler and no one else. How did it feel to see some of the other guys, class guys, find another level and just blow through, not just sneak home or be close to shoot through that finishing tape and get the crowd behind you? All that's been a while. Yeah,
I mean, it was massive. Like, we probably, as Jake said, we got a lot to clean up, especially through those first 3 quarters, and then in the fourth, when those guys do come in and give us that energy, and it's Lee hitting shots and J-Rob takes over in the second half, it's a lot easier for us, and then we get ours, the easier ones, instead of feeling like we're just fighting this massive uphill battle. We feel like this should be a fortress for us, and it's going to be hard for teams to come in here and beat us, especially when we play like that.
Ben had a bit of a skirmish there with J-Rob. I imagine you see the type of stuff in practice. Did you think the bear's been poked here? Was he just exploded after that?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, J-Rob likes to play off his emotions, and I guess, Ben Hare probably set him off a little bit.
Jay, when you had a couple of, I call them sort of highly dubious calls, they're really close together with, obviously, Tyler's unsportsmanlike, J-Rob's unsuccessful challenge on the foul. The way things have sort of been in the past might have been something where you just throw your hands up and just go, oh, it's not a night again, or it's we're getting jigged here, but that actually seemed to fire the guys up and almost get you over the hump. Was it good to see that response to subversity?
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole way through it, like, so it leads to halftime. So at halftime, like, they've been with me the whole time. So, Sam and Tyler obviously leading, and then other guys that have been around for the whole time. They've been believing, and when you really, they shouldn't have. And we went into halftime. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough with the halftime score. We climbed in that way. They tried to respond. Yeah, it's not perfect, but they try to respond. They stay with you. Then what ends up happening is we have a timeout. I didn't. It had nothing to do with me. Is they revamped themselves. Everyone calmed down. This and that. Wherever they were all locked into each other. It's good signs. It's there were a lot of good signs. There was a lot of bad things that we had to deal with, but there was good signs in regard to team-wise that we've been battling for a long time that way. And I think Sam yelled something. I don't know what it was. It seemed highly motivational, but he said something. Then J-Rob is an emotional guy. He looked cool. I got this. Tyler is in a good spot right now. There was confidence. You know what I mean? So I felt actually good after that, even though we were 2 down, and. It happened against Brisbane in the Blitz, where I sort of was like, "Oh, here we go again," and it happened again tonight. So, it's not going to be perfect all game, but I'm going to say to them, I'm really proud of them this way on the way they dealt with different situations in that space.
Just the numbers, Joe, had 2 in the performance. Everything is what you're having there for. Maybe was it to see, just given you had him for 1 game last year, obviously communicated with him all the way through. He's been around. He's been around the group and everything else, and just hasn't been able to have that opportunity. How good is it for him to see him with all the energy he brought when he couldn't play and other players wanting to kick his go very good for the time?
I think it's really good, but I think he's going to get a lot better. Maybe I'm a bit of an idiot, or but when I look at it and people say that, how good is it, this and that, whatever it is, I look at it and I go to myself, flippity flop, he's got a long way to go. You know what I mean? So, is that a good quote? Yeah. But I mean, yeah. So I mean, I look at it that way with it right now. We got some time to go, but yeah, man. We haven't won in this building for a long time. So I mean, everything's exciting right now. Yeah, I thought about it. Yeah, it was important. But this road double's important right now. You know what I mean? We really got a challenge, and we'll be speaking about on Monday, is Tassie's a tough place to play. They're a good basketball team. They just beat a team that we lost to. You know what I mean? It's going to be another challenge for us right now. And, we'll just keep moving forward that way and keep responding to challenges. We'll make some and we'll fail some. But, I did think of that, and I was really nervous about it.
Sam, game 1, you'd say that Gus Robinson was fair. Tonight he was good, maybe very good. Do you think he'd be great in this league? You've been around this league for a long time. You've seen the players, you've seen the training. How good is Justin Robinson going to be in the NBL?
He has the capability to be the best point guard in the league. And, it's his 3rd NBL game. The first one he got hurt in. Yeah. So I think, like what Jake said, he's just going to get better and better. And as he started, it was a bit of a disrupted pre-season. But as he starts to work us out, he's going to open it up for us. It's going to be easier for him. He's going to be good.
Jake, you're going to have people in the Illawarra eating out of the palm of your hand if you wear Steelers hats around. Is there significance to that?
I'm just a Illawarra guy. We're good?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks.